What I'm doing here is just putting some of the finer soil down along the pipe. I don't want to get any big rocks where they're touching the PEX pipe that I put in, so I'm just going through and kind of getting some of the finer dirt down on top of the PEX to eliminate any possibility of getting any large rocks on it when I move back over with the excavator to bury it back up. This is Carlos out here today. It's Beverly's brother. We sure appreciate you giving us a hand out here today, Carlos. Thanks again. The freeze depth or frost line in Arkansas is around 2 feet is the recommended minimum bury level. So we're trying to keep that around the 2-foot mark or so as we bury this PEX line. Some of you will recognize this as a freeze-proof hydrant. You can see we already have the water connected to it here to check our connections for leaks. And what I did beside it was just drove a 6-foot T-post down beside it and attached it with 2 hose clamps and put gravel at the base of the hydrant here. And you can see the gravel there so that weep hole will weep on out, and also add an additional 1 foot on top so that water would have somewhere to go as it weeped out.
It does, doesn't it? Doing some water line today. Show you what I've got done so far. It's hard to remember to film when you're working. It just takes so much more time. So what I did is put in a shut-off valve and a pressure reducer. And took off down through here with the water line. Went through the woods with it. I figured it'd be the simplest thing to do. Rented this Traco mini excavator, whatever you want to call it, and I ended up breaking a hydraulic hose right there. We're gonna come Monday and fix it and give us some more time on it. And we put that PEX pipe all the way down through here, down to the garden. And this ditch trench goes to the where the house is gonna be, right down through here. All the way down to where the shop in the house is going to be. Right down there. Got our water line laid in there and was covering it back up when I broke the hydraulic hose. Got a lot done today. Probably took probably 5 hours on the excavator. And we ran that water line right down through here. Put a frost-proof hydrant in, and then went right across the garden, put another one in. Well, I just ate one of the strawberries. It was probably the sweetest strawberry I've ever had. I think that's how it is when you grow stuff. It always tastes better. This groundwater level is real high, and it just when I dug my trench, it filled right up with water, so it was kind of tough covering back up and not making too much of a mess. Got another one of the freeze-proof hydrants. Garlic's really coming up. I've had a couple people ask about these deer deterrents, if they really work, and man, I'm telling you, they work. I've seen deer tracks up above the garden and around the side of the garden, but none in the garden. Tomato plants are starting to take hold. We put around these cages here. Beverly planted some peppermint here. I warned her that that's invasive, so I don't know if we're going to let that ride or not. That is stevia there. Drink a lot of sweet tea, and she's wanting me to. I don't drink real sweet tea, but she's wanting me to try to cut back on the sugar, so she wants me to try stevia. You know, the strawberries just aren't really taking off, but they're putting on a few berries. You can see with that torrential rain we got the other night, washed all this sand down through here. But what I'm going to try to do to eliminate this washout is, while I had that excavator, I went ahead and dug a ditch around the garden. You can see it right here. And this will take all the flow from up where the culvert's going to be and the lot next door. I think this ditch will take care of the major water issue. We'll still have water coming down, straight down off this hill. But the majority of this was coming from up off the road, from across the front of our lot and the lot next door. So while I had that excavator, like I said, I just cut this on out. And we'll see what happens when we get a big rain. See if it handles the flow or not. It may not. We may just start lighting this with big rocks. See if that helps. Some more pretty wildflowers there. sure what this bush is here. It's got stickers all over it. Anybody recognizes this bush, let me know what it is. That sure is pretty. I think this is a buckeye. We really appreciate you guys watching along with our journey here on our new homestead. If you guys don't mind, go ahead and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching.